2025 has been a standout year for adventure games, and we have another fantastic one with The Drifter. If you're looking for a very pulpy point-and-click adventure. In The Drifter, we play as Mick Carter, the aforementioned Drifter. He has come back home due to his mother's passing, and he's bringing with him not only the ghosts of the past as to why he left, but armed soldiers and strange creatures that are out to kill him. He has apparently developed the ability to rewind time, provided he dies, in order to trigger it. In order to figure out how he's developed this power and why everyone's out to get him, he's going to go on a very violent point-and-click adventure to do so. The game is separated into different chapters. Each chapter will involve you exploring different areas, solving puzzles, and collecting a very wide assortment of items. Now, in terms of difficulty, I would say this is on the moderate side. Each chapter will kind of keep to a relatively small number of screens, and you're not going to be getting 20-30 different items that you'll be making use of. This game features all kind of like in-environmental puzzles as well, so no worrying about doing sliding box puzzles, towers of annoy, or anything like that. I absolutely love the pixel art animation in this one. There are some very amazing scenes, which I don't want to spoil too many of them in this video. The footage you're seeing is going to be based on the first two chapters of the game, but there are certainly a lot more and a lot more very interesting revelations to go with it. Now, the game is described as a pulp thriller, and yes, there's going to be a lot of dying and gruesome imagery to go with this one, as again, the only way you're going to rewind is to end Mick's life. Now, with that said, the kind of puzzles that will revolve around that are usually kind of like the quote-unquote action scenes, where you'll need to figure out how to get out of a situation, and each time you die, you will have to rewind and try again. To the game's credit, when these scenes happen, it will checkpoint every time you've done like a correct action. So it's not a case where if you die on the last step, you must repeat the entire thing all over again. And most of the puzzles themselves, again, are going to be on kind of the average side in terms of difficulty. My only, I think, real complaint is that I did have situations where like an item or clue kind of blended a little too much into the background, and I missed an important item and I was kind of left wondering, where am I supposed to go? And there were a few puzzles that do involve you having to return to previous areas or kind of moving through the area enough in order to trigger a prompt or something to happen in order to move on to the next step. I would have liked to have seen kind of your time rewinding powers be used, I think, with a little bit more puzzle solving beyond just the action segments. There's a part near the end that does it very interestingly, and I won't be spoiling what that is or what it entails. As I said at the start, 2025 has been a very standout year for the adventure genre, and The Drifter continues that trend. This is a very solid game, amazing art style, and a really interesting story that's going to keep you guessing until the very end as to where we'll all go. So if you are a fan of pointing and clicking, and you are looking for another great game to add to your collection for this year, then I would definitely recommend you check this one out. This was played with a press key provided by the developer, and we did interview them a few weeks prior to the release of the game, and you'll find a link to that one down below. And to go your game for a future stream showcase, or you want to come on and talk about it, please get in touch. If you did play this one, let me know what you thought about it as well. And with that, hope everyone enjoyed the video, and I will see everyone for our next bit of coverage coming real soon. Thanks for watching, and a special thank you to our Patreon supporters. If you enjoyed the video, do the YouTubing stuff, be sure to visit our Discord and Patreon, and if you're interested in more in my thoughts on design, check out my game design books.